Good morning. Okay. Good morning, Virgo. How are you doing today? Sorry for the delay, everybody. Pardon the delay. I meant to set the show up for the evening, and yeah, kind of on the struggle bus this morning. Trying to get things figured out. But good morning, everybody. I'm working overnight and I'm awake. We'll see. I'm here. Yeah, I meant to set the show for PM and apparently I hit the wrong buttons and now I'm here in the AM. So hi. Trying to get things situated. That's your patience, everybody. Just trying to get logged in. Sean, good morning. How you doing? Okay, I am having to get something set up here. All right, just one moment, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay. So we'll see what's going on here. Iman, thank you very much for that super sticker. Appreciate you. Okay. Just one more minute, everybody. Just trying to bubble along. So I know as Virgo sent in a donation. Thank you, Virgo, for doing that. And I believe Ram sent in for a couple of questions as well. I'll have to locate their questions. And then we'll go from there, everybody. We'll go from there. Okay, I need to type this in here. All right, everybody, let's get this popping. So goal today, let's set up for goal. Let's say this. I'll say this. Can't see what I'm looking at here. Okay. I'm ready, everybody. Now I got it figured out. I'm ready. Okay. So for us Virgo, do you want your question on the screen or not? Iman, do you want your question on the screen? Just let me know. Doesn't matter. All right, let's pop it up on the screen. Let's read it together. All right, for us Virgo. All right, be so have been chatting more. It's really nice and supportive. How does he truly feel towards me? All right, how does B actually feel about us Virgo? Ooh, one card that came flying out is the Empress. You got the Empress. They think you're a divine energy, as Virgo. They enjoy the conversation. They enjoy your presence. Like, they just really see this here, okay, with the Empress. They really just see you as this divine glow. This place of happiness. Yeah, we got Page of Wands here. They enjoy the conversations. Feel like they enjoy you. They feel like there's a sense of freedom here with the Five of Wands and with the Knight of Swords. Like, they want to see how far things can proceed here. They enjoy your company. We got the Ten of Pentacles here with Justice as well. And what's coming in behind that is the Ten of Cups. They really enjoy you, us Virgo. They really enjoy you. Okay, we got Strength. I feel like that there is a sense of peace, harmony. Everything seems easier when they're talking to you. 10 of Wands, so we got 10, 10, 10 here. It's like they really think that you're just a person that just makes them happy. 5 of Pentacles, like they enjoy who you are. You're real, you're true, you're authentic. You don't come by that this often these days. And they really enjoy you here. So yeah, let's see on the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands here. We do have the Five of Swords. I feel like that there's an energy here where they feel very protective of you. And we got the Eight of Swords here as well. So I feel like overall, they really enjoy you. They enjoy your company. They really think that you're just a divine being. You know, they just really feel like that you're a person that they want to have in their life. You bring happiness, radiant energy into their life. And overall, with the Five of Swords, like their only concern is potentially not having you closer. It's like, as I'm looking at the rope here, you know, that to me, this is reminding me of the heart chakra. It matters of the heart, and they feel their heart is free around you. They really enjoy you, my dear. They really enjoy you. All right, and then we have Iman. All right, amidst energy after the shift in my energy, I mirrored his behavior and he started to give me more attention now. Mirrored reflection. I decided to focus on my team and work. I also came to visit over the holiday. All right, so it's energy towards Iman after the shift in Iman's energy. I decided to mirror their energy and now they're giving them more attention. Let's go here, Spirit. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, so we have 3 of Swords coming through. Interesting how that is. 5 of Cups. I feel like that they're in a position of feeling regret, you know, feeling like they want to be real and true with you now. 7 of Swords here, Queen of Wands. Like, this is a matter of respect. Like, they're respecting you more. All right, we got the Hermit here. It's like they kind of want to see where this can go. I feel like they see your power, your strength. Okay, you got the 8 of Swords here, and the card that wanted to come out behind that's the Queen of Swords. I feel like that they have a lot of respect for you now. I feel like that they don't see you as a clingy energy. With the Six of Swords here, it's just like they're afraid of you continuing to move away. So they're wanting to come closer to you. Knight of Wands, it's like they're wanting to come closer to you. I feel like that this is close social. We have the Three of Cups here and the Six of Wands. I feel like that by you mirroring their energy, it's like they're finding more respect for you. They're watching you, how you're doing everything, how you're taking control of everything. Interesting enough, we have the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have Death. Ultimately here, I feel like that they have more respect for you. I feel like that they see you and your higher source, your higher power, how powerful you truly are, how quickly you can restrict your energy and completely move on if they're not willing to kind of get on the table with this situation here. I feel like that now they see you. They don't see you as a clingy energy, and I feel like that that's how they saw you before, as someone that was more clingy, someone that needed validation. That's a big one, validation. And you just don't need you don't need to. You don't need the validation. You don't need to show them that either. Beautiful energy, Iman. Beautiful energy. Okay, and so right now, Virgo, thank you very much for that super. Appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, true, Iman. There we go. My hat. I'm just in a situation this morning. You're welcome, Iman. Thank you for your super sticker. I appreciate you. I have to locate some questions really quick. I had a donation that came in a few days ago. So I'm going to answer these questions. Looks like there's 3 of them here. And then as for a go, I'll grab your question. Okay. Pretty in-depth. Okay, so this is for Ram. This is for Ram. Okay, went to Korea for the divorce, and Matthew did something fishy to me. Did my bank take control? Was I successful in removing Matthew's clock off of myself? Matthew had quite a dark energy. Okay, so you have the four of Pentacles, Ram. 4 of Pentacles here. Start this off. Page of Swords. I feel like that you were able to defend yourself, stand in your energy here. Okay, you have the Hierophant and the 2 of Cups. I feel like that you were successful here. You do have the 10 of Swords. Getting this energy off of you and away from you. Yeah, standing up for you. That this is really where you are at this time, taking your power back, taking control, not feeling left out. You have strength, and you have the 5 of Pentacles here in reverse. You're in a position to where, yeah, you have the Lovers. Like you're recalling your energy, Ram. You have recalled your energy, and now you're standing in a higher frequency here. Let's move it forward. You have the Chariot, you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the 3 of Wands. I feel like that ultimately here, it's just like you're taking charge of your energy, where you want to go, where your happiness is. I feel like this sense of control and power they've had over you is separating. I feel like that you have done really well to stand up for your energy and your power and your happiness ultimately here. So that's a yes on that one. Question 2. Why does Matthew want to keep in touch? Hello. Good morning. Why does Matthew want to keep in touch? The brand. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. They don't necessarily want to let you go. Yes, thank you very much. I am still open for donations, so thank you for being willing to donate. All right, so we have the 5 of Pentacles, or not 5 of Pentacles, sorry, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that where they want to be social, Spirit is saying be careful of this. I feel like that they just want to keep an eye on you. Four of Wands. I don't feel like that you should continue to have them around. I feel like that there's not a benefit of having them around. Spirit is saying shut down the conversation. It's time to move on. It's time to shift into a new dynamic and where you want to go ultimately here. Yeah, it's just like stay in your power, stay in your energy here. And with the Two of Cups, it's just like allow for the separation to be where it is. All right, so this is all about you taking your power, you being in your energy here. Okay, we have strength. Ultimately, here, it's just like, even if they want to keep in touch, Seven of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, no, don't invest any more of your time with this energy, Knight of Wands, and with this Page of Swords. It's like, as things are disconnecting, there's really no reason to be in communication. Once things are finalized here, it's time to turn the page. That's what I'm getting on that. Okay. So let's see. Question 3. What is going on when I hear line messages demonically? So demonic energies, never good. Never good. What's going on? S Virgo, thank you very much for that super. Wow, they're really trying to hand you something, Ram. Page of Pentacles here. Thank you, Sean. All right, so we have the World here. We have the World, and we have the Nine of Cups. They're in a position to where they just want to take your power, take control of your individuality, who you truly are. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. It's just like, want to make sure that you're not happy. This is an unfortunate energy, Ram. Unfortunate. Sean, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Trying to take control power from you. We have the Ace of Cups here in reverse. This is an unfortunate energy. It's like to where here with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're trying to just be there. I feel like you're trying to move on. But with Judgment in reverse, it's like they're trying to freeze you in time. Yeah, it's like they want your happiness. They want your happiness, but not like in a positive way. It's like they're trying to suck the happiness out of your life. But I don't think you're going to allow that here. You have the Five of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and with the Four of Wands, I feel like that within the situation, separation should continue. I would say release their energy here. It's like they're not serving the purpose that they're supposed to be serving, my dear. All right. So we had that for Ram. So we got that answered. Now we jumping back over. You're jumping back over. I don't know why I had the feeling to sing there. But I feel like it was relevant. I'm gonna have some coffee. All right. So next up we have S Virgo. Yeah, I just had this. It was like, just go for it. It was this moment. It's like, this is your time. Just sing it out. Let it happen. So that's what happened just now. Okay. So we have S Virgo for a total of 6 questions. Thank you very much, S Virgo. And then we have Sean. Well, let's get it. Let's hit it. What are B's plans for the future together? I'm gonna have to grab my message card. So I'm traveling at this time. Not big travels or anything like that, but I'm not in my normal space. So let me grab some stuff here. Let me grab it. Got it. I got it. I don't know if that. I had to pull that deck for a reason. Okay, let me see. Did I bring my other one? And I did. Look at me making things happen. Okay, here we go. What are these plans for the future together with S Virgo? Okay, so opens up with the Queen of Wands. I feel like they enjoy your confidence in who you are. You have the Knight of Swords. I feel like that they want to come towards you here. I feel like they don't want to let go. We have the Tower here. All right, so I feel like future together that they want to work towards us, taking action, actually moving towards this energy, not wanting to just let it go, to where before I feel like that they were stuck in this energy of uncertainty. They're in a place now that they are more certain and want to see where things can go ultimately here. As we got the Page of Wands, I feel like that they want to put more effort here. I feel like that they want, moments of happiness here. We have the Star. I feel like that's just how they see you. This is glowing light of energy. They want to have more of that in their life. Four of Pentacles here with Temperance. I feel like that you bring a very healing energy to them. I feel like that ultimately here that they want more of a future here. We do have the Two of Pentacles. They kind of wonder if you feel for them as they feel for you. But what they're telling me to illuminate it here is the infinity symbol here. I feel like that they have a better standing of what they want this to be here as Virgo. I feel like that they want to, go after things, make things happen. We have the Eight of Wands here, and the other card that wanted to come out here was the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like they want to put more effort towards this. They want to build this. They're not afraid of commitment here. Now we have the Devil in reverse, and we have the Hangman as well. Ultimately here, I feel that they want to have more success in this connection. I feel like they don't want to let this connection go. I feel like that they had a moment of having things slip away. I feel like that they have learned a lesson in this situation. I feel like an actual commitment is what they're looking for now. Not so much wanting to let this go now. So that's what we have. Thank you so much for that. Which one is that? That super sticker, my dear. I appreciate it. And hello, Cherry. Hello. Appreciate everybody being here this early in the morning. Geez, I should be streaming at 4:30 in the morning. All right, messages from him to you. I have my deck that just kind of stuck together. My deck is coming apart. That's weird. Okay. All right, BBB, what would you like to say to S Virgo? Okay. Interesting enough. Okay, so we got there's a third party. I feel like that there's a chapter that they needed to close out. You got I'm not ready. So I feel like that there is something here that they're trying to figure out. What they had went through is just a fling. I feel like that this is sort of a person that they just close a chapter towards. You got I feel you here on this stick. Okay. Let's see here. BBB, what would you like to say to us, Virgo? Okay. I want to make you mine. I want to make you mine. I need space to separation right now. Okay. So I feel like if they start stepping back, that there is a reason for that. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, I treated you like an option and I am sorry. Dang. Okay. BBB, what would you like to say to Joe? I want to hold you. They will never compare to you. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. Okay. So I feel like real truth coming through. I feel like that they're not trying to hold anything back here. All right, BBB, what would you like to say to Virgo? I prefer to stay silent when I get asked about you. And I feel like that they're being very careful here. Being very careful, cautious now. Realizing how much I messed up has left me crushed. I feel like they've learned their lesson now. I think we can both agree this isn't meant to be. I feel like that if you can't give this an open shot, that they feel like that they would have to let this go. It's not so much that it's not meant to be, that a part of them realizes that they messed up so much that they may have lost you here. I know now that I should have been there for you and treated you better. All right, that is what we have for them for the message decks. What did I just do? Okay. Got this one. Okay. So let me see what's going on here. All right. Started the new position. How will things move forward for me in this position? Right. So they started their new position here, Spirit. How will things move for them in this new position? Right. Starting out with 10 swords in reverse. At least that is in reverse. All right, we have the 8 of Cups here. I feel like that, you're starting to go after things with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like that this was a good turning point. Huckleberry, you okay, bro? My dog just whispered. I feel like that you're going through a positive energy here. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this was a good move for you, my dear. I feel like that things are going to work out. I feel like that you're going to be happier here. With the Hangman, I feel like that although that you may be doing more things, I feel ultimately that you're going to be happier here. You also have Strength. I feel like that people are going to respect you. I feel like that although that you're going to have some power of conflicts here, ultimately, I still feel like this was a good move for you. You do have the King of Wands. I feel like that your authority is going to be pushed. It's going to be challenged. And these places in time where it is challenged, it's like, don't let it get to you. And I don't feel like you will. I feel like that you're just going to let people kind of behave the way that they're going to. But, recall your energy. That's where we see the recall. 8 of Wands here. We do have the Lovers in reverse here. We do have the Fool in reverse to the 9 of Cups. So what I'm getting for this, don't let other people dictate your happiness and where you want to go. If there are certain people that are challenging your authority, challenging your energy, challenging who you are, don't give them the satisfaction of that. You also have 999. Okay, so this is a big frequency, okay, of abundance, happiness, understanding yourself on a spiritual level. I feel like that your love for this situation, where you want to go, ultimately, it's just like you have to have that love for yourself. Don't let other people take that happiness away from you, my dear. I feel like you're going to have some challenge points in this position because of those that want to challenge your authority. But as you put your foot down and you make yourself known, that's going to take a bigger picture, a bigger turn of events here for you, my dear. All right, so that's what we have for your first round. Becca, coming in. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have the next questions from S. Virgo. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here this morning. Jerry, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. And Becca, thank you for that super sticker. So we're working through here. We have S. Virgo for 3 more questions, and we have Sean. And then, moving forward. Just challenging along, just making sure I'm seeing everybody. Good morning, good morning. All right. What does my boss Y think of me? This Virgo spirit. What does their boss Y think of us, Virgo? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles. Let's see what follows after that. Death. I feel like that they do like you. I feel like that they do appreciate where you want to go. But we do have the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. I feel like that at times that they feel challenged here. You do have the High Priestess here. I feel like that they try not to have negative energy towards you. I feel like at times of where they are frustrated, I feel like that's more of energy to where it's not necessarily directed at you, but I feel like that it falls upon you. And that's a frustrating place to be ultimately here. We do have the King of Cups. I do feel like that they do like you. I feel like that they think you have a good work ethic. Right when I said work ethic, you got the Empress here. I feel like that they know that you work hard, that you're the right person to have here. You do have the Hierophant here. I do feel like that they try not to have things fall on you, that it's not your problem. The Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like that they know that you'll stand up for yourself, that you want this peak of happiness for you ultimately. They see you as the Queen of Wands. I feel like that ultimately here, they see you as a positive energy. You do have the Seven of Pentacles here, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So that's coming in the reverse. I feel like that you can have a lot of highs and lows with this individual, but ultimately, I feel like that they like you. I feel like that just things fall on you that isn't necessarily fair at the end of the day. Okay. What does be like most? What do you like about me most? All right. Okay, let's see this here. I need to move some things around. Need to make some shifts real quick. Need to make a shift. Need to make a change. Okay. All right. Thank you for the reactions, everybody. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm liking this a little bit more, I think. Need to make another adjustment. Okay. There we go. Now I got it together. All right, what does be like us for the most about them? What do they like the most about them? Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords. They appreciate your honesty. The fact that you're not afraid to speak up, that you're willing to speak your truth, even if the situation may hurt, that you're always very honest here. You do have the Page of Pentacles. They feel like that you're very loving, very giving. 10 of Cups. The fact that you're compassionate and caring, that's what they like the most. At the same time, with the 9 of Pentacles, that they also know that you're an energy that will step away if they're not serious. 8 of Cups, that you will walk towards your happiness no matter what that means. You have the Empress here and the 2 of Cups. I feel like that ultimately here that they know if you're not being treated the way you deserve, you'll walk away. They appreciate your strength, your courage. Yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles here. It's just like they appreciate your courage, your honesty, and what you're willing to go for in your life. Queen of Cups, that they know that you're very real, very serious. Four of Cups here, Five of Wands, and with the Lovers. They know that you're a loving, caring individual. They know that you're a person that will stand up for yourself. You will speak your truth. You will take back your energy if that is necessary. If you're not treated the way that you deserve to be treated, you're in this energy and frequency that they know that you would walk away. They want to hold you closer, my dear. I feel like that they appreciate your strength, your honesty, and your authentic truth. Right, when I said that, I see 111. So, yes. All right, how does he feel when we communicate? All right, there we go. Thank you, Cherry, for everything. I appreciate you. Okay, how does B feel when they communicate with us, Virgo? Okay, so we got the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups. I feel like when y'all communicate, you give them the sense of happiness and a point where they can relax. It might remind them of something in the past here. We do have the Queen of Wands. I feel like that ultimately that they really enjoy talking to you. Ace of Swords, they enjoy talking to you. It makes them happy. I feel like they look forward to these times. Three of Swords. I feel like that they know that they can be who they truly want to be when you guys communicate. There are some things that they do stall on. Okay, we do have the Chariot. I feel like that there are still some things that they're holding back here, but I feel like in time they will talk to you about it. They feel like that they need to get into a better position to where they can communicate with you here. We do have strength here. Right, we have strength. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. They know, it's interesting. It's just like they know that you're a person to not mess around with. Ultimately, at the end of the day, that they know that if they walk in the wrong direction, mistreat you in any way, you're still in this energy of frequency that you're not waiting for them. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Thank you very much for that, Super. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support, everybody, today. I definitely appreciate it. Got to put my hearts on everything here. Okay. Thank you, everybody, so much. I appreciate you. All right. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting in this situation, my dear. I feel like that ultimately, at the end of the day, they know if they are in a position where you feel like that they're wasting your time, that you will walk away. So they're treading lightly here. They're being very careful with what they say, with what they do, because they don't want to lose you. And they know that they're in a frequency that they may lose you with sets of behaviors of what they have done in the past and what they're doing currently. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Next up, we have Sean. So for Sean, how will my Christmas be? It's like I just had a Christmas song with a kid. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Yeah. I feel like that it's you be in a good position here. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why that didn't go through. Okay. So here we go. For Sean, how will their Christmas be? How would their Christmas be? Ooh, Page of Swords. Okay, so you're being very careful here. Nine of Swords. I feel like that here. Geez, Two of Swords. So I feel like that this is a little bit of a frustrating time. I feel like that there is someone here that is going to kind of drain you, cause a lot of frustrations for you. I feel like that there's also potentially somebody that you may be missing this holiday as well. We got a lot of swords here. Four of Swords. I feel like that around here there is some type of pain, something that's going on, somebody that you're missing here. There's also someone here that is causing unnecessary conflict here. Right when I said conflict, I got the Five of Wands. There's someone here that's causing unnecessary BS here. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles here. I also feel like there's someone that you're missing, but it's also at the same time with the Hermit. Spirit is saying, when this person is starting to cause conflict, move in the other direction. There's no point of talking to them, that they're looking to get a rise out of you, my dear. So don't give them that authority. You have the Tower in reverse. It's this like, do not feed into their chaos of BS here. Okay, you got the Two of Wands here. Walk down a different path, learn to walk away. You have the King of Pentacles. This person's on a power trip. King of Wands, that they're trying to use things against you that really had nothing to do with you. And you have the Eight of Swords, trying to trap you into a negative energy and place. So with as many swords as we have here, really trying to cause a lot of confusion, frustration, trying to cause a lot of problems for you. This is not your problem. Just walk away from the situation. There's no point of talking to this individual when they bring up this conflict. I do feel this energy, though, still, that there's somebody that you're going to be missing this holiday season. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Okay, next up we have Saja. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you for the arrows. You're making me focused. Okay. You're welcome, Sean. Thank you so much for your super. I appreciate it. Thank you for everyone, too, for reaching the goal this morning. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I didn't even get to do my dance. Do my dance. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Okay. So next up we have Saja. And thank you for saying that you love my readings. I appreciate that. Okay, so there is Saja's question. Okay, in some of your readings, you said Ivan and I will have communication again in December, and that came true. Will that communication be positive in the future, and will I ever meet him in person? Like me, guys, let's find out here. I'm glad this communication came through for you. Let's see where this is going to go, though. All right, will they have positive communication in the future? Will they get to meet Ivan in person? Will they like Saja? Will this through Ivan and Saja? Positive communication? Is this in their future? Where this going? Ooh, we got the Nine of Cups to open this up. Let's see where this leads us. To the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're all going to have positive communication. I feel like that you're all going to meet as well. I feel like that they are going to like you, appreciate you. We got Justice and the Knight of Swords. I feel like that they're going to be taking their time on situations here. But at the same time, I feel like that open communication, wow, this Ace of Swords is one in the flip round. Positive communications coming through, a lot of passionate, a lot of happiness. I feel like that, yes, that there's a lot of positive energy going into this. You do have strength here as well. I feel like that there's this sense of not wanting to let you go. We even got the Lovers. We got the Lovers just trying to fly away too. So we got the Lovers. So a lot of passion, happiness, wanting to take things slow, and we have 111 here as well. It's like wanting to take things slow, but at the same time they don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want to take their time so much that they miss out on an opportunity here. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like ultimately here, I feel like they do care. You have 3 knights here as well. I feel like that you're going to have positive communication. You have the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like one day you'll meet each other in person. Yes, my dear, very much so. Thank you so much for your donation. I definitely appreciate you. I hope I answered your question. All right. Moving on to the next here. Next one up we have is Becca. Good morning. Good morning, Cassie. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I think I'm going to do more shows at 4:30 in the morning, even though there was a delay on the show. I meant to set this as PM, but I think I'm going to just show up in the AM here. Okay, so next up we do have Becca. I believe Becca posted their question. So I'm trying to locate their question here. Okay, there's your question. All right. All right. Oh, you're so welcome, beautiful. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for saying that you love my readings. I appreciate your support to the channel. Thank you for coming back and letting me read for you again, Saja. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, we have Becca. What do I need to know about the situation with Matisse, the Leo? Let's check this out for you, my dear. Let's tune into the energies and find out what's going on with this situation. All right, Rebecca and Marquise. What does Becca need to know with the situation? What do they need to know about the situation? Okay, so we do have the Tower in reverse here. Let's see what follows after the Tower. All right, so we got the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. I feel like that it's in this energy frequency that it's a very frustrating time. I do see you kind of turning around and kind of turning your back on the situation. I feel like that it's not so easy, but I feel like obviously there's a lot of pain here. 10 of Swords. And it's time. It's time to kind of free yourself from this energy. You do have the 9 of Wands here. You do have the Fool and do have the 2 of Cups. There is a sense of separation where we thought that there was opportunity and this is going in a different way. We got the 10 of Wands here. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Star. I feel like ultimately here at the end of the day, you know, if things aren't showing up the way that you want them to show up, then it's time to kind of turn the page because you have to protect your heart. And it's just like, and where they are here with the Moon, it's one of these things that I feel like by the time they figure out your feelings, sort things out, you know, wanting to have a connection here with the Ace of Cups, by the time that they figure out what they want, I feel like that you may be gone in this situation here. They told me to show you this. We do have the Devil. There is something here. There is some type of temptation. There's something here that you don't know. I feel like that they're in a situation that they do care. I don't feel like that this is an illusion. I don't feel like that this is something that is just false and it's just here. But I do feel like here with the Devil that there is still some type of situation here that they are not telling you. And I feel like that in this situation that either A, you're going to find out about it, B, that if you didn't find out that they knew they were going to have to tell you. And I don't feel like that you may have been as accepting for what they had to say. I feel like a part of them knows that. I think a part of them is running away because that there is this concept that they know that there is something that they need to tell you. There is something about them that is false. And I feel like it's about to come out. I do feel like that there's going to be communication between you all. I do feel like that they are going to be honest. I feel like the thing that they are holding back is going to come out one way or another. This is going to surface. So whatever anything that they have been doing behind your back is going to come to light. That's what I'm looking at here with the devil, that it's going to come out. It's going to come out one way or another, and they're going to have the answer to this and ask about wasted time. Ask about wasted time, my dear. Okay, here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it. I just saw 50-50. That's been an interesting angel number that I've been seeing often, is 50-50. You're welcome, Becca. You're welcome. Okay, let's see up next what we have here. Okay. What's Erica Pisces' current thoughts and feelings for me, Scorpio? All right, let's find out. What is Erica Pisces' current thoughts and feelings for me, Scorpio here? Dealing with the Piscean. All right, let's take a look at this for you, my dear. Okay, so what's coming out right here is the 10 of Cups, but let's see where they are going with this. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. I feel like that they're in a position here. I feel like that they're in an energy where they're expecting for you to wait for them. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're in this energy that they just feel like that you're supposed to wait for them. Everything is about them. Nothing's really about you. Yeah, we have Temperance here in the reverse. I feel like that where there should be this beacon of happiness, and I'm feeling like this is your energy. I feel like that you're in this frequency to really want to show compassion, love, and care. And I feel like that they're kind of letting that go here. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like that the investment here is small. Yeah, we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse here. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. That the investment here is small. I feel like that your investment in the situation, we got the Lovers in reverse. I feel like that your commitment to this situation, I'm back. Sorry about that. But anyway, what I was saying, that I feel like that you're in a position to where you're putting more effort than what they are. I feel like here with the 8 of Cups, eventually they may walk away from the situation. You do have the Page of Wands with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. I feel like that they're not investing as much into this as you are, my dear. I feel like this Pisces very well is wasting your time. I feel like that they're not on the same level of commitment, connection of what you are, my dear. I hit a button. I hit the mouse and it just closed the page. And I was just like, well, if that's not speaking some truth in the situation, I don't know what is. It's just saying, this is the situation. My goodness. All right. Let's look at your next question, love. What did you truly want out of our connection? Okay. Erica, Pisces, what do you actually want out of this connection, Scorpio? All right, let's find out. What do they truly want out of this? Okay, so they have the 8 of Wands, the Empress. I feel like that they want to feel like a queen. All right, in the situation. Man, King of Cups. I feel like that if it's not all about them, then that's where there's a problem. 5 of Wands. Everything is about them. Everything. King of Pentacles, I feel like you were last here. Five of Swords, I feel like that if they don't get what they want, they're this close for throwing themselves on the ground like a baby and throwing a tantrum. I feel like that is where there is separation and conflict in this connection here. It's all about them. It doesn't matter what your feelings are in this situation. It's all them. They feel like that they should be treated a certain way, and if they're not treated a certain way, then they kind of reject you, which isn't fair for you. I feel like that they're sitting here wasting your time. And here you, Scorpio, you're right there. You're like, you know what? I'm willing to pick up the sword. I'm willing to turn my back. I'm willing to close a chapter. I'm willing to close this chapter faster than you can say your name. If you're out here to waste my time, I'm not here to play your game. I feel like that you will close a chapter on Pisces if they don't get it together. Ten of Swords. Will this be an easy chapter for you to close? No. But will you? Yes. It's like you won't be in a position here. Nine of Pentacles. You're not going to be in a position to be played with. You don't want your time wasted. If they can't figure it out, I see you moving on. I see you moving in a different direction. You do have the Hangman here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. I feel like this would not be an easy transition, though. But I feel like ultimately here, at the end of the day, if they're not going to invest in this connection and everything's still going to be about them and nothing is about you, I feel like that you will close the door on Pisces. I feel like that you would just close them out and not talk to them. They're not going to get their kind of sense of powerful closure or this game that they're playing with you, that they're just not going to receive that. I feel like that you will just close the chapter. You'll just close the chapter. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, does she truly want a romantic connection with you? Okay. Erica Pisces, do you actually want a romantic relationship with Scorpio? Hello, Karen. How are you doing, huh? When does she truly want a romantic connection here? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Erica Pisces, where are we going? Okay, so coming out here with the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, we have Strength in reverse, Nine of Cups. I don't feel like... All right, we have the Knight of Cups here. I don't feel like that they want as deep of a romantic connection of what you're looking for. Two of Swords. I feel like that this is something, yeah, in my throat chakra, like someone just grabbed it. I feel like there is something that here, there is something that you do not know that they don't want someone to tell the truth on the situation. What I heard when someone grabbed my throat, when this energy grabbed my throat chakra just now, I just heard, shh, don't say anything else. The other thing that I heard was that they're using Knight of, not a Six of Cups. I feel like here that they are using you, my dear. I feel like that there is a concept here. We got the Empress again. I feel like that if you're investing your time, if you're investing money with them here, we have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like that if you're putting investments here into them, that they are just using you as a resource. So Spirit is saying cautionary with this connection. It's like, yeah, we have the Five of Cups here, and we have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like that they are kind of wasting your time. Here we go. King of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. I feel like that this is an energy that is wasting your time. I feel like, again, we're in a position that if everything isn't about them, if you don't do everything that they want, I feel like that they would leave the situation and not invest the same amount of time that you would invest. I feel like that you're in, again, at my throat chakra. You're in a position to where it's just like if they are actually trying to do something of benefit here to serve you a higher purpose. It's just not happening. It's like their investment in the situation has to do with money and or the investment of your time. But they're still in this energy where they are using you in many concepts and even using the love that you have. Spirit is saying cautionary on this. I would tread lightly. Really watch what they're doing, Scorpio. Do what you do best, right? As a Scorpion. Observe. Watch them. Watch what they do. With everything that they do, that the truth will unfold, is what I'm hearing. It's like really watch what they say and do. Really watch when they're in a position to where you're not doing something for them, how angry and upset that they get. All right. And it could be over the simplest things. It's like recall your energy back, step back, and really watch what they're doing. And their behavior will show the truth. All right. Thank you so much for your donation and time, my dear. I hope I was able to answer your questions to the best that I could, my dear. Much love and light to you, and always protect your heart and know that you're worth it at the end of the day, my love. Okay, that's what I have for you, my dear. Greetings, Aries. Greetings. Just stopping by to send love and support. Hopefully, I see you online later. I'm going into work, but I have some questions, and hopefully, I can catch you later. Love and light, Aries. Love and light. Have a great day. Have a great day. Thank you for the wonderful readings. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you, my dear. And yes, just like I said, protect your heart and your happiness, my love. You deserve all the happiness. All right. Don't let someone take that from you. You deserve your peace. Okay. Next up, I believe we have Chance. And we just got another donation from Kat. So let's check that out as well so we keep everything in order. Okay. So it looks like we got 2 questions coming in there. Thank you, everybody, for the support. I really appreciate it. Hey, Cat Lady. Thank you so much for your donation. I definitely appreciate you. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. For Chance here, RS's energy towards me is still no cat saying formal. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, his energy towards Chance, there's still no cat here. Disdain formal. Where is this gonna go? Let's find out. Okay, so we have the Devil in reverse. We have the Devil in reverse, and we have this King of Cups in reverse as well. I feel like they're being very protective of their emotions here. We do have the King of Wands. I feel like that this direction of disdain formal is just easier for them. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. They're not sure what they actually want to give out, what kind of energy they truly want to give out. If there's this point of happiness that they truly want to give out. I feel like that emotionally they're trying to figure themselves out. But this King of Cups in reverse, they know that they're not as prepared as you. They're not as prepared as you are. Okay, we do have Judgment here. All right, so it's just like being in a position of not wanting to waste your time, but at the same time, they don't want you to go anywhere. I feel like they're trying to assess this situation before making a move here. All right, in 1 second here from Maryland, Lions Pride member. When are the member readings? Member Live will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It will also be at 11 a.m. this Friday. Mountain Standard Time. All right. So anyone that's interested in joining Lions Pride, this is a good time to join. We do have members lives going on this week. All right. So yeah, 3 of Pentacles. I see them still holding back. in this situation. You have the Tower in reverse. I feel like that ultimately here, at the end of the day, they don't want you going anywhere, but they're afraid to show the actual commitment of what you deserve. They're trying to control the situation here with the Magician, trying to control the pace of the situation, how it's actually going to go. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like that they're scared to really put their emotions on the table here. I feel like that they're scared to do that. Right when I said scared, you got the Queen of Pentacles. In reverse, what also came flying out was the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. I feel like that they're scared of what this potential, what this situation could be. And because of that they are hiding. Are you in Colorado? Yes, I am. Yes, I am in Colorado. So yes. So that is what we have here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Moon, and the Seven of Pentacles, my dear. So this is a situation that very well ultimately at the end of the day could be a waste of your time. You very well could get hurt in this situation as they're trying to control all the emotion and all the moves in this situation at this time. Spirit is saying be very careful with this connection. All right. You too, cat lady. You're on your way to work. That's fantastic. We're having very unseasonal weather, aren't we, cat lady? It's like it's cold at night, but it's super hot during the day. It's unseasonal. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's going to be like 68 degrees on Christmas Eve. You're welcome. I'm thinking about just going and having a picnic for Christmas. Like go sit outside and everything. But by my luck, that it will start to snow. Temperatures would just drop rapidly all of a sudden. Yes, it's really weird, but yesterday I received a letter that they will turn off the electricity due to high winds. Wow. Well, that is crazy. I wonder if that's all over Colorado. I need to see where I am. And yeah. Yes, Jake drew a snowman yesterday. It's like this, we'll just draw because we can't build an actual snowman because we're not having the weather we're supposed to have. Man, I hope they don't turn the electricity off or anywhere I'm at because I'm supposed to do. You're in Thornton, all right? I'm up north. I'm up north, but right now I'm near Thornton right now where I'm at. I'm near Thornton, so very well. I might have to do shows off my phone if they turn off the electricity. I don't know. Will I even have access to? Would that even do anything? I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Hold on tight, right? My goodness. All right. Kat, let's go ahead and check out your questions. What do you have for me this morning, my dear? How can I help? All right. And Cat Lady, do you want your questions up on the screen? No, okay, you got it, my dear. All right, let's check this out. Cat Lady, what is Jordan thinking about Cat Lady after their brief talk last night? Jordan, what are you thinking about Cat Lady after your brief conversation last night. All right, so we have the moon and we have the sun coming out together in the correct positions, the moon and the sun. I feel like that you have given them a lot to think about. I feel like that they are in their emotions, but in a positive way. I feel like they do want to have a deeper feel, not just deeper feelings. I feel like that there are deeper feelings. I feel like they want to have a deeper conversation with you. I feel like that the conversation was worth having. I feel like more truth came out of the conversation. I feel like that in position of where they want to go, that they have a better idea. We do have the Two of Cups and we do have the Knight of Wands. There is a part of them that is still wanting things to kind of be casual. They can't give like the Two of Cups energy here. Yeah, we're looking at more communication. I feel like that ultimately they were happy with the conversation that you had, even though it was brief. They feel like that there was a positive outcome here. Five of Swords, there was some type of victory that took place here. And the Page of Swords, I feel like that ultimately here that the truths that needed to be said were said. We have the Six of Cups. I feel like that there is a further commitment and conversation that they want to have. I feel like that a deeper conversation needs to take place, but I feel like that ultimately that they're happy in the direction that it went to where it's going. King of Cups and the Star. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I feel like that you will have further communication. I feel like that there is something that they may hold back here, but you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles here. Ultimately, I feel like that they're happy with the conversation. I feel like you're going to have further conversations. I feel like that more things that need to be expressed is going to happen, but ultimately, I feel like this is going to be a benefit than anything else. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, he's not a good person for me. He thinks that I'm all friendly with him and I am not. So yeah, it's just like they're looking at this situation that it's turning out the way that they would like it to be. That could explain this Five of Swords, Page of Swords energy. This very well is your energy where you're kind of stepping in your dynamic. I feel like that ultimately they want to have further conversations with you, especially with having the moon and the sun in the placements that they are. I feel like that they want to have a deeper conversation. I feel like that if there's some level of forgiveness that needs to take place, very well that will be a situation. But I feel like that what needed to be said was said. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like you're looking for more truth from them. You don't want someone that's going to waste your time, is what I'm getting, my dear. I'm trying to look at something here. I'm just not being successful. Just not being successful what I'm trying to do here. He's a liar. Not good. Not good. So yeah, it's just like within that energy, my dear, I would say if you already know that that is who they are, that very well isn't worth your investment. That very well isn't worth your investment. Their investment in the situation is one thing, but ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. Doesn't really matter how they feel. You know, if you can't trust them, then you gotta let them go. That's what you have to do. All right, question 2. Will his mom regret breaking us up? Someone inserted themselves in a situation that they didn't have place. Will his mom regret breaking Cat Lady and Jordan up? Let's take a look at this here. You have Death in the Page of Swords that came out. Ultimately, yes. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that it's one of those things that they kind of ruined a good thing here. Yeah, 10 of Wands. I feel like that they inserted themselves in a situation that they had no place. Yeah, the Hierophant here. I feel like that they're in a position that they felt like they had all the power and control, but we have the Star. I feel like that ultimately, at the end of the day, I feel like that maybe they felt like that you deserve better. But we have the Three of Swords that came out with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. I do feel like ultimately here that yes, that they have regret. I also feel like that there's a part of them that kind of felt like they were trying to set you free in a weird way. Because we have 10-10 of completion here, that they felt like that this was something that should end, was meant to end. But I do feel like that they have regret. We have Judgment and the Eight of Cups here. I feel like that they felt like that they did. They inserted themselves where they didn't belong. You have Justice in reverse. Do have the Empress and the Seven of Wands here in the reverse. So ultimately, at the end of the day, do they have regret? Yes. Do they feel like in a certain way that they were kind of protecting you? Potentially. If they know that their own son is not a good person, they very well were trying to protect your heart in a weird way, in a weird concept here, my dear. All right, that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation and time. Everybody, thank you for your support. Thank you for the reactions. Thank you for the super chat. We did exceed the goal today, which I just appreciate, everybody. Thank you so much. You were so welcome, Cat Lady. I hope that you have a beautiful day and you don't get blown away. Cherry. Thank you for being here, Cherry. I meant to set up the stream for 4:30 p.m. But maybe I should just do more 5 a.m. shows because this was a great turnout. They'll sit there with my coffee and everything and just hang out. Just be like, okay. I'm gonna stream at 5 in the morning, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I can stream at 5 in the morning. Why not? Why not? I'm doing okay. I'm kind of like, I was in a weird vibe. I was in a weird vibe, and so that's why I wasn't reading, and I was shifting shows around. Because yeah, my energy just felt off. It just felt off, and so I'm trying to be here for everybody, but I'm having a hard time kind of showing up for myself a little bit. So I'm kind of having a tough time, but yeah, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Hugs. Virtual hugs. I like virtual hugs. Virtual hugs. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like that we might as well just take the show all the way. I think I'm just going to move my 8 o'clock show, and I think we're just going to keep moving forward with this live. I think we're just going to go for it. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because I was just going to stream at 8 o'clock this morning, but since we're live and we're already going, and it's almost 7 o'clock on my side, I might as well just continue the path of this journey that we're on. So I'm gonna shift that show and hopefully not close anything out. I'm hitting all the weird buttons here. But I'm just going to move this other show so I don't have to put it back together. So I'll move it to, but I think I'm going to set this for 5 a.m. All right, perfect. So yeah, we're just going to keep this going. Big hug for you. Thank you. Big hug for you. We're doing virtual hugs. We need those. It's like we need positive hugs and reinforcement here. All good things. Right. Okay. You're so sweet, and the world needs more love. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And snow. Yes. We need snow. Where we are not having our weather. It's like it's cold at night, but it's like been in the 60s in the morning. So I feel like we're either we just don't have a winter, which will be very weird, or like January, February, March, April is like going to extend like into May. I have a feeling. If it doesn't pick up here, I feel like we may have that, and or we're just not gonna have snow this season, which will be crazy. You can have my winter, I'll take yours. Yeah, we need it. I know on the East Coast have been getting slammed. It's like it's missing us. Here in Europe, it's very cold. See, there you go. It's supposed to be really cold here. It's like in the mornings it's cold here, but it's in the morning it's not doing that, and it shouldn't be happening. 1, 2, 3 on my timer right now. So positive energy, flow, purpose, spiritual growth, and connection. Yeah, it's like everything is coming down from Canada and it's going in the swoop and it's just hitting the East Coast, but it's not hitting anywhere else. It's like the East Coast is getting everything. You guys are gonna have to send us water so we don't catch on fire. I feel like we're gonna have a bad fire season this year if things don't turn around, if we don't get the water that we need. It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one. Hello, everybody that is watching, everybody that has donated today. I definitely appreciate y'all. Everybody that's stopped by just to see what I'm about, I appreciate you. We will be on for about another hour. You're more than welcome, Iman. I am here for it. 1444 on your phone. See, it's all good things, that are happening, that's moving in a positive direction here. See, angel numbers flying everywhere. Literally making it happen. Yes, numbers are a powerful thing. Very much so. I've been seeing a lot of them. A lot of them. Like, even on my live when I looked up and I saw 50-50. Iman, thank you very much. That was super. It's been a lot. I feel like a lot of positive change, growth, things that need to happen, things that need to change. I feel like it's all there. Thank you for all the reactions, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. Okay. Want to ask about the team I work with, their energy towards me, specifically that I don't mind speaking my mind when I feel they come across as too much. Okay, the team that works with Iman. What is their energy towards Iman? Specifically, the fact that Iman doesn't mind speaking their mind when they feel across too much. All right, let's see what the energy is here, my dear. Let's check it out. What's going on here? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands coming out and the Tower. Okay. I'm getting this energy. We'll look deeper into this, but what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling here is that there is a point of jealousy here when it comes to you. I feel like that you were very hardworking. I feel like that you're in a position to where that you're outdoing other people that may have been there longer. I feel like that there's a point of jealousy here. Your work ethic, who you truly are here. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like that there are some people that are just kind of holding you in this position of kind of trapping you in this unpleasant place, which is unnecessary. I feel like that there's jealousy. There is conversations that are taking place behind your back. But I feel like that you're big enough here because you have the Eight of Cups. I feel like that you're sitting here moving into a different direction. You also have 888 coming across right next to each other. Coming across. Spirit is saying it doesn't matter how your team feels about you because you are doing everything that is supposed to happen for you. So therefore, you're going to have the success that you need to have, that you're going to have, and that you're moving forward. And anything negative that they are directing towards you is going to turn to them tenfold. They're going to have to deal with the karma that they're putting out, where you're going to have abundance and happiness in your position. It's like everything that they're doing is about to backfire on them. You're going to continue to excel. They're going to continue to go down. They're going to go downhill. It's like that's the situation. It's like, all right, so we have the Ace of Swords here. I think positive clarity that needs to take place. I feel like that is still out of sync. Two of Pentacles. I feel like that ultimately here there's a lot that needs to shift and change. Three of Wands. I feel like that ultimately here, yeah, this is like the Sun in reverse. I feel like that you're just going through a lot of things that you don't need to. But Kate jumping out is the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups. I feel like eventually you all will get there. I feel like that there's a lot that needs to heal in this team. I feel like that there is a lot of things, like especially when it comes to you, the jealousy that is there needs to leave. For this to really come together, I feel like that you continue to perform the way that you are. I feel like that you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing here. I feel like that you're speaking your truth into who you truly are, and where they may not understand certain situations, that they need to find the balance in this situation. Ultimately, I see a lot of positive things that one day that they're going to see you in a positive way. I feel like that there's a certain attention in how you are handling things. And you also have 1, 2, 3 here. You have two angel numbers here. So it's like Spirit is just saying for you to carry on. This isn't a certain battle that you're supposed to face. Just hold on to your confidence and happiness and where you want to go. Hold on to that, because again, like when I was saying with 888, you're going to continue to soar. You're going to continue to excel. And it's just like they're going to be left behind in a certain aspect. But we do have Temperance here at the bottom of the deck. We have Temperance, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. I feel like that this is a challenged position. I feel like that they need to be in a different place in order for this to work the way that they need to. But you, on your side, continue to perform the way that you are. Speak your truth. Be who you are. Don't change yourself to fit in to what they are looking for you to fit into. At the end of the day, if people are jealous of you, that's their problem. That's not for you to fix, my dear. I feel like that you're doing wonderful things here. So keep it up. Spirit is saying you were accomplishing the things that you need to, and therefore you're deserving of the success that you are reaching. Very good energies there, my dear, when it comes to you. All right, all right. So we got about 1 more hour on the live, so donations are still open at this time. You're so welcome, Iman. Thank you so much for your donation. I definitely appreciate your support. Very much so. We do have member live shows going on this week. Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you're not a part of the Pride, consider it. Consider joining up with the Pride here. Right, right, right. Okay, I'm going to put this deck aside. I'm going to use a different deck. I think so. I would like to think so. Yeah, it'll be nice to spend time with family. It's like some of my family's all over the place. And I can't wait for the new year too. Like I'm ready to close out 2025. 2025 I just feel like it was my wake up call year where it just grabbed me by the scruff of the neck and shook me around a little bit. Uh, um yeah, it's like, but I am ready for the new year. I'm ready to close out this year. I learned a lot, so I don't regret that. Um but I'm not looking to have a repeat of what took place this last year. So it's just like going to this new year is having a better outlook on things and just kind of taking the world by storm. That's what I'm thinking here. That's my plan. U2 was brutal. See, well, it was the year of the wood snake. And the last time that happened, I believe it was like 1914. It doesn't come by very often. But when it does, it's there to close out a lot of chapters in your life. A lot of relationships that no longer serve you start to get separated and pulled away, regardless of what you try to do to try to keep them together. It will just wipe everything out. And so if you've had a lot of loss of friendship, communication with family, things like that, feeling like a redirection within yourself. If you just feel like that there are a lot of things that you need to just shift, move, change, you're in a dynamic that you weren't happy in, that's why. It closes out chapters. And yeah, so when it comes through it wipes out a lot. It definitely does. I haven't used this deck in a long time. But I like the color of it. Quite jazzy, I would have to say. It's like, and that's what it looks like. I like it. I like it. I have that one and I have my red one. I haven't used these in some time. Okay. I'm trying to get this figured out here. And I'll be right back. I need to take my epilepsy med, so I shall return here in a few minutes. Thank you, everybody. And we're back, everybody. And we're back. Just like that, we have returned. Hope everyone's doing good. I have returned. So I think maybe we should reset a goal. And we'll just do another 5 here. I'm trying to do this here. If I can type. There we go. So we got new live bouncing around here. Okay. We're rocking and rolling. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Sean, for that super. All right. Sean, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the goal. I appreciate you. All right. Guidance from your higher self, what you need to hear. Okay. So we're doing a couple things with that one. Okay, let's start off with some Oracle, and then we'll pull some tarot on that as well. Okay, what does Sean guide us for their higher self? What do they need to hear the most at this time? Ooh. That's an interesting message. Okay, let's. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we have a good thing. So we got 900, got effects. What you give, you get. All you have sent into the world has been collected and multiplied and is ready to be sent back to you. Take a moment now to reflect what realizations have you had in the recent interactions with people and places. Okay. The next one is 564, release drama. Serve your highest good. You're being asked to let go of something in your life that no longer serves your highest good. Your angels are validating this situation or relationship that is bringing you pain and a cycle of repetitive disruption. Your angels want you to lovingly reflect on who you are when you were with or without this situation or relationship in your life. Take a moment to pause and do a full body stretch now. Release the energy that no longer serves you and feel it leave. You have 557, expansive thoughts. Consider a new perspective. A simple change in perspective will shed light on the situation before you. Open your mind to hearing and seeing what new interpretations of what you are currently dealing with. Your angels will work through courteously, inspiration, and even other people to relay this message. Write down all your inspired thoughts in this moment, no matter how instrumental you may think they are. But yes, my dear, so that is what we have here. Let's see through tarot. What does Sean need to hear for their highest good? And their highest self, what do they need to hear? Okay, so to have clarity, speak up when it comes to your emotions, my dear. Okay, so you come in here with the Two of Swords, Queen of Cups. Stand up for yourself, stand up for your energy, your emotional energy, okay? Don't let people just continue to take. And also at the same time, of what I'm also hearing at the same time, the words that you speak to yourself have power. The words that you speak to yourself have power. Queen of Cups here in reverse. The way that you see yourself, view yourself, that needs to shift and change. You need to see yourself in a dynamic of being successful, happy, accomplished, all the things that you truly want for yourself. Yes, because we have the Ten of Cups here in reverse. It's the way that we're seeing ourselves emotionally, that we're kind of sucking the life out of ourselves here. You need to take a moment here to be willing to take care of yourself, my dear. We got the Lovers in reverse. It's time for you to love on you. Not so much even wondering if someone is going to love you. You need to love yourself. You need to step into your highest power and knowing what you are capable of and not be in a position of constant doubt. It's time to release from this energy and to rise up into a more positive frequency, my dear. It's like that's the direction that you're supposed to be going here. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. It's time to put the sword down for a moment. You know, if we're going to pick up this sword up, it's because we're going to cut the energy and frequencies that no longer serve us. But right now, Spirit is saying, hey, put the sword down for a minute. Because right now you're kind of using that sword kind of against yourself in certain aspects. It's time to put it down. Stop beating yourself up. It's time for you to look at all the lessons you have learned here, okay? King of Swords and Strength in reverse. You have to learn how to get your power back. You have to learn how to get your power back. How you view things, how you view a situation. The wisdom and the lessons you have already learned, that you need to be able to step in your power and actually have it do something for you, my dear. Don't let life suck the life out of you. Be willing to take care of yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself, even in challenging moments and times. Yeah, we have the Hangman here in the Seven of Swords. I'm not seeing the Seven of Swords in the aspect of what it means to other people, where it's lies and deceit. I'm seeing this as with the Hangman and the Seven of Swords. You're picking up everything that you have already learned and you're looking back and you're proceeding forward. That's the energy that Spirit is passing down to me. It's not even so much the lies or anything like that. It's you picking up the swords of what you have already learned, the lessons you have already learned, and looking back and saying, all right, I've already learned this. I'm going to go. To where other people may see you as deceitful, you're not. You've already learned what you needed to here. With this King of Swords, you've already learned what you needed to, and now you're pushing forward and moving on. And that's the direction that you're meant to go. You're not meant to be in a stagnant energy and in a vibration of having uncertainty and being in a place where you don't feel like you're deserving. That kind of energy and frequency needs to move. It needs to move out of that dynamic here. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, Two of Cups in reverse. Knowing oneself. Knowing oneself, that is the most important thing here. For you to honestly look at yourself in the mirror and know that you are beautiful and accomplished, and the things that you truly want in your life, you're going to achieve. You need to realize that you are this true divine being that deserves all the love in the world. And as you start seeing yourself in this frequency and that energy, you start to level up. You're deserving of a lot of happiness here. Don't be the succubus on your own life. It's not a time to be stagnant or tell yourself that you can't do it or that things aren't going to work out, because words have power. Words are magic in itself. And if you tell the universe that you can't do something, then the universe is going to be like, okay, well, then you're not going to do this. If you speak to the universe and say, you know what, I'm going to accomplish everything that I want to do, and this is a list of what I'm going to accomplish, and you say it every day, it's more than just words of positive affirmation. We're looking at law of attraction. You boost it, you go, and then you start seeing all these things that start stepping into your life. That is what is necessary right now. And one more here. King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, as you start changing the frequency and tone of how you speak to yourself, you are going to change the dynamic for yourself in your life. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Empress, and when I was talking about speaking, you have the Ace of Swords. As you change the dynamic, my dear, when you step into your creative power, when you step into your abundant season, that you see yourself as this Empress, the source of power and energy, and what you truly deserve, and you're no longer settling for the things that you don't need to settle for, that you rise up in this vibration, a positive energy and flow. And the way that you speak to yourself is where you have transformation. That is what your higher self wants you to hear today. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate your support always to the channel. Thank you so much. I hope that was a benefit to you, my dear. Got me preaching today. Got me preaching. And donations are still open. We'll be going until 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you very much, Jerry. I appreciate you. Thank you. You are very, very welcome. You're worth so much, my dear. You're worth so much. Don't let anybody make you feel less than. And most important, don't discredit yourself, my dear. Love it. Positive energies. So we'll be live for about 40 more minutes or so. Thank you for all the support, everybody, today. I definitely appreciate y'all. Even though I meant to come on in the evening, turned out I made it for today, this morning. But it looks like we might do more shows on Tuesday at an earlier time. donations are still open at this time. I now have more coffee, so I'm happy. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy holiday, everyone. This has been a very beautiful live. Thank you, everybody that has come out to show support and everyone that has sent in donations and reactions. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you to my mod Cherry for your hard work for my live and for the community. I appreciate you very, very much. We will be doing a free and donation live this Saturday. We will be doing that for about an hour or so. I think that live will maybe be an hour to an hour and a half. And then we'll kind of go from there. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for the views today. Thank you for the donations today. Thank you for everybody that's come out to show support. Thank you, my dear. So am I. So am I. Yeah, I had to make some adjustments this week because I was going to stream yesterday, but I was just at a lower energy, so I just went back to bed. But I woke up kind of feeling better, so that was good. So, yeah. Sometimes when you're just at a low frequency, you have to make a change and just be willing to kind of shut down when you need to and not feel bad about that, you know. Marilyn, thank you for that super. Hey, Marilyn, do you want your question on the screen or off the screen? On, you got it. So let's check this out for you. All right, Spirit for Marilyn. Is Y going to be helpful in helping me contact LF? Okay, is Y going to be helpful to Marilyn to contacting LF? Okay, so we got the Page of Cups coming out here. So we have a messenger. We have two messengers, Five of Swords. I feel like that they're in a dynamic, well, that they will stand up for you. Okay, and you got the Two of Cups. Got the Two of Cups and you have the Two of Swords. I feel like that they are going to be helpful. I feel like that they want to get this connection together. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like that they're going to invest actual time into this and not waste your time, which is the most important thing here. We got the Five of Cups here and the 10 of Wands in reverse as well. So ultimately, I see them investing here. I see them trying to bring connections together. We also have the Seven of Pentacles. It may take a little time for things to come together, but their intention here is to help. Got the Knight of Cups here. So their intention is to help here. So I do feel like this will be successful. I just try not to stress out about it. It's going to work out in its divine timing. You do have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Swords in reverse. I do feel like they're going to be helpful within the situation. I feel like that they're going to do their best to make it happen. I feel like if anything, since especially having two messengers here, Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, with having two messengers, they're going to try to get this through. They're going to put a solid effort to this. This isn't something they're just going to brush aside. there's more investment that they're willing to put into this. And I feel like defending your position is important here. My dear, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate your support to the channel and for being a Lions Pride member. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, we got about 20 more minutes. So getting close to last call for donations. All right. So it looks like we got a donation just came in from Soul for 2 questions. So, child, how you doing, my dear? Thank you so much for the donation. I see that we have you down for two questions. Thank you so much for your donation. Aw, I wish I was better, but I'm hoping you can help. Can you tell me if my dad's family will get away with stealing his funeral? Oh, goodness, my dear. Do you want your question on the screen or off the screen, my dear? All right. I was making sure it's comfortable with you, my darling. Because some people do so, and others don't. So I'd like to double check. Unless I've already read before, then I just double check. So let's see what's going on for you, darling. Okay. Can you tell me if my dad's family will get away with feeling his funeral? I can tell you that karma is mother. So whatever they do is going to come back on them. Well, let's see if they're going to get away with this. Will they get away with stealing his funeral? Nice. So there's effort being placed towards that. 7 of Pentacles. So this is about money aspects here. We have the World. So this is not something that's closed yet. We have the 3 of Wands. I feel like that as they're planning and trying to get things going here, we do have the Hierophant here. So we do have somebody here that's like wanting to take everything here. But we got the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is your energy stepping in. I don't feel like this is something they're going to get away with. Are they going to try? Absolutely, but they're not going to get away with this. Ace of Wands here and with the Hangman as well. So within this, I don't see them getting what they think they're going to get. Four of Cups here, where they think that they're going to get things from here, they're just not. So I don't feel like that they're going to get away with this. Now we have Death in reverse, and we have the Magician in the reverse, King of Wands in reverse, abuse of authority. Whoever's sitting here with greed, things are going to turn on them. It's the one that has the greed. It's the one that wants the money. It's whatever your father has that they want, that is what they're after. And this is going to shut apart. Yeah, the Page of Cups, King of Cups. I'm telling you that there is somebody here that just wanting to take power and control. That's not going to happen, though. Two of Cups. No matter how hard they try, this is going to backfire on them. This plan of like what I'm seeing, this plan that they have here is going to backfire on them. The truth will be revealed 100%, my dear. When you're coming into a situation with bad intentions, trying to seek something that does not belong to you, that is where things are going to shift in a big dynamic here, my dear. Will I be able to take them down? Well, Soul Child will be able to take them down. And right when I said take them down, Queen of Cups came out. So we're going to leave that out. That's extra. So that's not like yes, but let's see how this is going to go down. And a lyric this went through my mind. And it said, you're going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Like that just came through my head. Let's see, will Soul Child be able to take them down? Okay, so you have the Two of Pentacles here. You have the Two of Pentacles. You got Justice in reverse. There's something fishy going on there. Justice in reverse of the Two of Pentacles. Are people sincere? We got the Two of Cups here. So I feel like that there will be something in the court system. Got the Devil. I feel like that those that are there with negative intent, yeah, we have conflict. This is something that you're going to have to fight for. You may have to go to court for this, But I feel like in the long run here with the Three of Swords that you're going to be able to stand in a dynamic and have the proof that you need to be able to give what you need to. Six of Pentacles, be able to give and to receive. I feel like as you have information, as things develop, you're going to be able to take them down here. Boy, aren't you? Yeah, the Page of Swords here and the Queen of Swords. The fact that they have matched up against you, they're going to regret doing that. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. Yeah, and the world is here. So there's not a closure here. I feel like this is something you're going to keep fighting for, but I see victory on your side. Knight of Cups, we have the Sun and the Three of Wands. You also have the Empress right behind that. So I feel like this is a situation you're going to win. I would say anything that you can collect all that information. This very well will go through the court system, but I feel like that at the end of the day, that this is something that's going to work out, my dear. I'm sorry that this is the energy and frequency that you're having to go through at this time. But I feel like that you're going to rise up and you're going to have a victory on your side. I feel like that you're going to be the unexpected energy that you're what they didn't see coming. And I feel like what's a word, Spirit? You're going to have your day of reckoning. It's coming. You're welcome, my darling. Thank you so much for your donation, your support to the channel. I definitely appreciate you always. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the support today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you, Soul Child. Soul Child, definitely check out my membership program. And there's Eric. Definitely check out my membership program. I think that it might be a good program for you. Definitely check it out. We just got another donation that came through here. We got 3. Hi. How you doing, Eric? You have a question for someone else too. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. They just told me to switch to my red for you. So I have to see if this one is organized enough. But they just told me to switch to my red. I haven't been called to this deck in a long time. This is what my red one looks like. And Eric, you were up. You were ready. Right. Thank you. There's another deck that I saw that I may get. I may do that today. Keeps calling to me, so it's bothering me. So, yes. All right. What does Alvin need to know about romantic love? All right, let's find out. This is the reading for Alvin. Okay, what does Alvin need to know about romantic love? That's interesting that we're talking about romantic love and I was called to my red deck. That's interesting. Okay. I feel like it's like even before like opening anything here, I feel like that they're very lost when it comes to romantic love. I feel like that they're an individual that gives a lot of themselves and they get very little back. I feel like that there's a part of them that they kind of feel like that they're not going to find their true person. That there's always someone there that's just there to take, is what I'm getting. But what does Alvin need to know about romantic love? What do they need to know? Yeah, we got the Lovers in reverse. They haven't had a lot of luck in this department. We have the High Priestess. It's like they truly need to follow their intuition when it comes to love. They can't rush into things. Okay, we have the Two of Cups here. They can't rush into situations. They need to be able to understand a better dynamic. Five of Wands. I feel like that they're in a situation that always ends in drama. I feel like that they're also in a position where they don't necessarily understand themselves and their true purpose of what they're trying to do. I feel like that's why they're in a lot of failed situations. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I feel like they give more of themselves than what they receive back. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. They're not getting what they need. And it's unfortunate because they do have a very positive energy and flow. They are very deserving in that card. If I can get it. I don't know if I can get it. Oops, I'm breaking stuff. Ignore me. But the Nine of Cups came out. I feel like that they have a lot to offer, a lot to give here. I have a lot to offer, a lot to give, and it's just not being given back to them. I feel like over time that they're going to be more hesitant on who they are dealing with. I feel like when it comes to love that they do see it as more as a failure than positive outcomes. 9 of Wands here, and we do have death. This is a cycle that will continue to repeat itself until they learn the lessons that they need to learn to understand that when people are there with their dramatic situations, they're not their true love. They're not being their true selves, that they're just sitting there just kind of taking and taking and taking. Once they can change this dynamic, once they can get this death card to flip like this, to turn the page, to see things for what they are, then that's when they get to have their opportunity. 6 of Wands, we have the 5 of Cups here with the 4 of Pentacles, taking back control of their love and their happiness. They deserve all the happiness in the world, but they need to see that from themselves. And most importantly, they need to understand themselves and love themselves here. Okay, that's what I see for them. Hopefully they can get into a better frequency, because what they have gone through in love is not fair. It's not fair indeed. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. Perfect, perfect. I hope it's beneficial and they can find their way. All right, question 2. Okay, what can you tell me about my case with niece and nephew? All right, this is for Eric. I'd like to know the outcome timeline or whatever you. Okay, let's see what's going on with your case and with your niece and nephew. What kind of timelines are we looking at? All right, coming out strong here with the 10 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. So you're in a position here where things are moving in a more positive direction for you. I feel like that everything that has started here is moving in the right direction. Page of Wands. I feel like that definitely it could be within the next 10 weeks. In the next 10 weeks that this can happen here. Yes, you're going to have victory here. I do feel like it will be in the next 10 weeks. We do have the moon in reverse. I feel like the outcome here is going to be in your favor. I do see them living with you, and it very well will be in the next 10 weeks here. I feel like that you have enough to prove that you would be a better guardian for them. Yes, you have the 8 of Pentacles here. It's like, so continue to work on everything that you're doing. Have the proof. Be willing to fight for them, is that they need you to be willing to fight for them. I feel like that you would be able to provide a better home. This is going to be accelerated. When things really start to take off here, it's going to happen fast. They're still holding the figure of 10 weeks here. We have the Fool. There's new opportunities here. I feel like that this outcome is going to be good. I feel like that, and I'm throwing cards again. And I'm trying not to knock everything over as I do this. I'm trying to be gentle, but I got a big head. and I did it without knocking anything over. At the Four of Cups. So I feel like that what you're looking to receive, what you're looking to gain within the situation, that you are going to achieve the things that you are looking for here. But timeline is still holding at the next 10 weeks. I feel like that this is going to move really quick. This is going to move really quickly for you. King of Wands here with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Also with the Queen of Swords coming in to fight. And we have Justice also at the bottom of the deck. I don't see this blowing up in your face, my dear. So be ready, because when the time is right, it's going to move really quickly in your favor. Absolutely. And I feel like you could provide that, my dear. All right, what does Elle need to know from now until the end of the year? Another rebirth. All right, my dear. So kind of you to do that. So let's see what they need to know from now until the end of the year. The first thing that's coming out here is for them to know that they are deserving of the happiness that they want, what they are seeking, what they're truly trying to open their heart to. It's time to allow that to happen, to not be scared, to allow new positive energy and flow to come into their life. Don't hesitate. Right when I said don't hesitate, the first card we get is the Queen of Pentacles. For them to understand themselves, their success, where they would like to go. Seven of Wands. If they don't have the right boundaries, where they need a boundary, boundaries are going to be important for them. It's just like where they could be hesitant in some things, that they need to change direction. They're the Queen of Wands in reverse. Their confidence, where they want to go, and everything else right now is being depleted. They're not seeing themselves in a big positive light as they should. The investment that they should be giving to themselves, they're not giving to themselves at this time. So it's putting them at a low vibrational frequency at this time. But boy, isn't happiness on its way. Four of Wands. They can, if they harnessed in their confidence and what they truly want to do, that they can truly accomplish the things that they want. And it's supposed to be to a high success. This is the 1111 card. They're supposed to be able to manifest the true things that they want. Their desires, what they want to truly achieve, where they want to be happy. See the next one here, King of Wands. I feel like that at times that they struggle with their divine masculine and feminine energies. I feel like their feminine energy is low, but their divine masculine is really high. I feel like that as they start to balance out their divine feminine and finding that confidence and beauty within themselves, that they can allow themselves to be a little softer. I feel like that they challenge a lot of things. I feel like that they need to be very independent and just in control of a situation. But that is what has led them to kind of lead the charge to where that they need to go. I feel like that at times that they want to be able to put their guards down. They kind of want to kick up their feet. They don't always want to be in the strong divine masculine energy all the time. I feel like they want to be in their divine feminine. But I do feel like that they feel more vulnerable in that position than in their masculine energy. Okay, And as I say that, we have the Emperor here. We have the Emperor and we have the Hierophant. They need to have faith. They need to have faith within themselves and what they truly want to do. They need to be willing to see the success that they have here. Whatever's going on from their past here with the Six of Cups, that they have to be willing to have faith that they can let it go. That they can let it go. That it's time to set free and let things go. That's a dynamic here, to stand up for themselves. Page of Swords. There's not gossiping or anything else. It's like anybody that comes against them with mixed words, for them to actually stand up and speak their truth and what they want to say and not be afraid of speaking their mind. It's like they need to be in a transition to be willing to do this. They need to take charge. And as I said, take charge. At the Queen of Swords, it's time for them to drop that sword. Whoever they need to cut out of their life, that makes, and you have 3 queens here as well, so that these could be other female energies that they need to close a chapter on. Whoever the Queen of Wands is, whoever the fire sign is within that dynamic, maybe that they need to cut that person out. This very well is their divine feminine energy, but they need to be willing to use the sword. They need to be willing to use that sword, cut the people out that they need to cut out, that are not serving their highest good, and that's making them not love themselves. The Lovers here, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. At the end of the day, they need to see themselves as a beautiful, glowing light. Have the self-love for themselves, to put that love back to themselves before they put it out for anybody else. And anybody else that they are hoping that is not sharing that love back to themselves, it's time to release this energy, and it's time for them to just set it free. If they're not getting back what they are putting out, there is no point and purpose of trying to allow that to happen. They need to get into a frequency where they can be happy with themselves. With the Ace of Cups and the Empress. They told me to show you the Sun. Their day of happiness is coming between now and the end of the year. I feel like a lot of transition is going to happen between now and the end of the year. I feel like 2026 is going to be a very strong year for them. I feel like that if they can change the dynamic in the way they view themselves, have confidence, knowing that they have a compassionate energy, know that they have a divine feminine strong energy, and their divine masculine is really strong as well. I feel like they can enter in 2026 feeling at a higher vibration than what they are at this time. All right. All right, everybody. That about does it for me today. Thank you, everybody that turned out today. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for the reads. I'll make sure to send them over to them, and maybe they'll visit the channel. I would absolutely love that. I hope that they appreciate the reads. Thank you for donating for them, Eric, so they can have the reads. And hopefully they come and check me out, and I can continue to help them. Everyone, thank you for tuning in to Lion's Pride. At this time, I do believe that we'll still be able to do a member live tomorrow. The only reason if I'm not able to do a member live is if we lose electricity. We're going to have really high winds here. So if I'm not there, that is why. I may try to stream from my phone if we don't lose the power lines here. Getting unseasonal weather here. But I'm going to try to do the best that I can, and hopefully it doesn't knock out the power. All right. I will see you all tomorrow as long as the winds don't blow me away. Get my broomstick out and go for a ride. All right. Take care, everybody. Love and light. Take care of yourself. Do something good for yourself today. Hydrate. Go out. Do something fun. Watch a movie. Do something that's good for you. Take care of you. You're important. All right. Bye for now, everybody. Take care.